no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
The 5-yard line.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it third and goal. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Fourth down, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. He's at the 50. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
40-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
3-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Up 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Can't be denied,
boy. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Down, Cowboys.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So that one will be accepted. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 14.
Jackson.
First down, Baltimore.
Caught caught by Snead over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Gain on the play.
Jackson now,
Ravens.
sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
This is Elliott. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison.
Here's Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. This to Jarwin.
Prescott's pass.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Prescott from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At their own 14-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Number 21.
Vernell McPhee in there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Calais Campbell on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
At the Ravens' 35.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
By the Ravens.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And the Ravens first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Working with his 2nd and 4. Again, Jackson out to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through.
Makes the score.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And 5.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. It's
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
And they're not able to convert on fourth down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Jackson.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They'll run it with Elliott. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Jackson from the shotgun, dancing to his left. He'll run it, and he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Again, it's Elliott.
And 10.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the gun, Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll have a 1st down past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Prescott to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Jackson's pass.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here's Jackson. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Kickoff for Dallas.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the Ravens' 5-yard line.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the defense as they'll burn their final one here and let that kicker stay out and think about it a bit more. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And that changes everything here in OT. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Steps away. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. They'll run with Elliott. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Derek Wolfe there on
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And Zuerlein pulled it. Zuerlein pulled it. It's no good. Wide left. And we will play on here in overtime. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal. Now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a